Good Good morning, Saturday Academy at 9 a.m. on Saturday, May 1st of 2021. How are you?
Good morning, Miss Cannell. No, I'm good.
Good. I'm so happy that all 21 of you decided to join me on your Saturday at 9 a.m. Thank you for showing up. That means a lot. It shows that you're committed, you're dedicated, and you want to improve to do the best you can do and be the best in the South Bronx. So today what we're going to do is we're going to kind of review some important concepts that I feel that we really need to really understand. That way when and if we go to 7th grade, okay, we know what we're going to be doing. So I'm going to go over some things with you. I'm going to have, just like we do in class, we're going to do 2 problems together. And then we're going to have you do a few on your own. After 3 minutes is up, we'll present a student work. I'll present it on the screen. You guys will tell me if you agree or disagree with his or her work. And then we will continue like that for the remainder of the class. There will be a few problems that I will address because of misconceptions that I've been seeing. Does anyone have any questions about the expectation for today?
No.
Okay. We will only have to turn in the math notes and we only have an independent practice. And at the end of this class, in 58 minutes, you will all head over to Miss Shady for ELA Saturday School. Are we clear on that? Okay. There is an exit ticket. There's no independent practice. I made a mistake on that. All right. I need 2 volunteers. I need a learning target reader and I need a screenshot taker. Joseph, what would you like to do, bud?
I like to read the learning target.
Okay, good. Write that in the chat. Put Joseph equal LT. Who's taking screenshots? I need someone who's going to be quick because I have 12 problems to go over today. Okay, Abigail, type your name in the chat, please. Thanks, Abigail. Again, the notes, everything is going to be due at 11:30, except the exit ticket is due at the end of this class. Are we ready to go? Are we ready, Saturday school? You got to give me some words, not head nods. Yes? All right. Let's get the show on. Okay, great. Let's get the show on the road. Let's do it. All right. Can everyone see my screen? Okay, I just want to make sure. All right, I got Michelle and I got Yerlin. Perfect. Oh, a pop-up appeared in my area. That's weird. Let's try that again. All right. So I'm just going to go to where it says Saturday School Weekly Notes. We're in Saturday School Weekly Notes, and I am going to pull up, this person is excused. So I'm going to use this. Everyone's opening it up on Kami, and we are going to get the show on the road. We are now officially at 28 students. Hopefully we can get our 40 mark, which we usually get around 15 more minutes, sometimes 50. All right, it's coming up. Just give it a second, folks. Joseph, what's going on over there? You seem all happy. Hopefully you can share that energy.
Good to be back after all the mistakes.
Oh, yeah. That makes sense, right?
My mom wants me to go to ELA Saturday School because that's the class that I'm going to need some help with.
All right, so technically I wrote a lesson just to give you a heads up before we knew about the poetry slam, and you were supposed to have a test yesterday. So that's what we're going to review. Okay, so yes, you didn't have a test yesterday because we had a poetry slam. When I wrote the lesson, that's what we were supposed to review. So go ahead. Saturday, May 1st, 2021. Can you read the learning target and the lesson notes, please?
Learning target. Art can successfully review and learn any misconceptions that I may have had on my test yesterday. Friday, April 30th, 2021 in class, and apply these concepts to real-world situations.
Keep going, please.
Lesson note. Today, scholars, we will review the results from the mathematics test that we took yesterday, Friday, April 30th, 2021. We will review the questions that scored under an 80 in detail. At the end of the class, we will take an exit ticket to show our growth on the questions that were under an 80.
All right, problem number 1, Joseph, since you started, I want you to do problem 1. We're going to do 1 and 2 together, folks, and then I will set a timer. I'm only going to give you, I said 3 minutes, but because of time, Probably going to give you like 2.5 minutes. So go ahead.
Practice problem number 1. Mama Teresa's restaurant pizza sells 3 sizes of pizza. What's the ratio of the diameter of the large pizza to the diameter of the medium pizza?
We're looking for large to medium. Joseph, you can either call on someone to complete it or you could tackle it yourself. What would you like to do, sir?
I'm gonna do it myself.
Okay, so tell me, how would you do it? What do we write?
So I know that the diameter or the distance across a circle is
Beautiful.
21 inches.
Good.
The diameter of the medium pizza is 14 inches. So the ratio of the large pizza's diameter to the medium pizza's diameter as a fraction is 21/14, which is equivalent or equal to.
I want to simplify the fraction. What can I divide 21 and 14 by? What is the GCF?
7.
Good.
So 21 divided by 7 is 3, and 14 divided by 7 is 2, which is 3/2.
Excellent job, Joseph. Good independent thinking, good solving. Does anyone have any questions for their classmate, Joseph? Joseph is correct. Now, the key thing here, guys, is people, when we had questions like this, we weren't reading. We were mixing it up. You have to write a ratio in order of the way the question asks you. So it asks you large first, then medium second. People would have said 14/21 and they would have reduced it to 2/3 and they would have got it wrong because they didn't read. Okay, so who's got the screenshots? Abigail, can you give me a yes when you got it? Abby?
I got it.
Okay, awesome. Tyrone. Okay, let's move on to problem number 2. Adam, please read this.
My phone died.
Oh, okay, Adam. Go ahead, Adam.
In a math class, 20 students asked for last quiz. What was the ratio of those passed the quiz? Those who did.
All right, something was up with your internet. Noel De La Rosa, can you please reread question 2 because our internet was a little choppy there, please?
There are 28 students in the math class and 20 students passed the last quiz. What was the ratio of the students who passed the quiz to those who did not pass the quiz? Shaw worked to receive full credit.
So help me out, Joelle. I mean, not Joelle, Noel. Sorry.
There's 28 students and there's not 20. So we're gonna do, okay, so 28 students is the whole, and then, so 28 students is the whole, and then 20 students are the part. So we're looking for the percent.
Okay, but do we need to find the percent the way that this question is written? You're not wrong, just look at the way I'm asking. What am I asking for you to do?
You're asking me to find who didn't pass the quiz.
Okay, good. So 28 is the total, yes, 20 is the whole. So what's my ratio? Pass over not pass. Type it in the chat. How many passed the quiz? Go back to the first sentence. What does it say there?
20 passed the quiz.
So if there was a total of 28 and only 20 students passed, how many did not pass the test?
28.
So there's a total of 28. You told me 20 passed, right? How many did not pass the test?
8.
8. And how did you get that?
Because if there's 20 passed and there's 28 total, then that means that all you have to do is subtract 28 by 8, and then you will get 8.
Excellent job, Noel. Questions on number 2? Abby, let me know once you have the screenshot. Just come off and say, I got it.
I got it.
All right, problem number 3. Oh, wait, it says the ratio of those that pass the test is, we're going to write what Noel said, which is 20/8. And don't worry about part, write 3 equivalent ratios. We're going to move on. Problem number 3. Okay, it says Evelyn deposits or puts money into an account, 20% of the money she earns each week in a savings account. If Evelyn earns $85 each week, how much money will she deposit each week? Use the part to whole relationship to solve the question. So you're going to take 2 minutes to solve this problem. I want part whole percent, and I want you to figure it out. Go. Tori, I'm going to have you do this problem in the end of the 2 minutes. Go. 2 minutes, go. I'll let you know when there's a minute left. You have a minute remaining to do problem 3 on your own. Read it carefully. I'm just going to go pull up someone's work in the meantime. Everyone should be working on problem number 3, please. You have less than 40 seconds remaining. Twenty seconds, folks. Ten more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, Tori, let's read what we got. It says if Evelyn deposits, that means she puts money, right? Because when you go to the bank, you can either put money in called a deposit, or you could withdraw and take it out. She has 20% of the money that she earns each week in a savings account. If Evelyn earns $85 each week, how much money will she deposit each week? So yes, the percent is 20. Do you guys agree with the, oh, she fixed it. Tori, can you explain this, please?
So,
You're correct. Can you explain your work? You corrected it.
so the percent is 20 and the whole would be 85 because that's how much she earns in a week.
Good,
And we have to find out how much money she'll deposit each week.
good. Sorry. Okay, I'm gonna let you fix that. Put percent over 100, my mistake there. Go ahead. And then what do you do? How do you solve that? How do you solve that, young lady?
So now we have to substitute.
Okay. And substitute what?
So the part over whole becomes question mark over 85.
Yep, I'll delete what I wrote in a second so you can write it, okay?
Okay,
Equals what?
equals 20 over 100.
How do you solve this? What do you do now? How am I going to find out what that part is? Meaning how much money she puts in each week. How do we solve it now?
So we have to use the butterfly method, and we have to multiply 20 by 85.
Okay. And what do we get? What's 85 times 2? And then add your 0.
1,700.
Good. And then what do you do now to figure out the missing number, which is the part? How do I solve that?
We have to divide 1,700 by 100.
And that's easy. If you line up the zeros, what are you left with?
17.
So the answer is what? She
So
deposits what?
we deposit $17 each week.
Good. Evelyn deposits $17 each week into her account. Into her, actually, let's be technical, her savings account. All right, so whoever's taking the screenshot, which I believe was Abigail, if you can kindly screenshot this, that way we can move on to the next problem. Tori, do you want me to leave it or you want to do it yourself?
I got the screenshot.
Okay, great. Tori, do you want me to erase this or you want me to leave it?
You can leave it.
Okay. Problem number 4. Joseph, you already did one, right, Joseph? Yes, okay. Let's call Angie A. Angie, please read this, and then we're going to give everyone a minute and a half to do it, because this one's really easy. Angie A., please read it when you have a moment. Chidozi, be ready. You're next. Iana?
Iana has 6 teaspoons of pepper. The ratio of teaspoons of pepper to tablespoons of pepper is 3:1. How many tablespoons of pepper does Iana have? Hint, create a proportion or a ratio table to solve.
Okay, great. You have 2 minutes to do this question. This is very simple. Either create a ratio or create a table. Go. So this person's making her own square, you see? They're very clever. I'm gonna pull up someone else. Let's see. Let's see. Branson Clark, let's see what you're up to. You got a minute left? I just modeled 3 problems, so there should be 3 problems on everyone's papers. Okay, let's see what we got going on here. Let's try. Let me see. Look at how beautiful this table is that the student's making. Beautiful. All right, let's look at it. So, Iana has 6 teaspoons of pepper. The ratio of pepper to tablespoons is 3:1. How many tablespoons of pepper does Iana have? Well, 3. Who's that? Who's talking? Nia? Is that you, Nia? All right, Nia, they're gonna go with you. Let me go get your notes up. Nia?
I accidentally
Okay, no problem. I'm gonna see what your notes look like because I want to present yours on the screen. I want to change it up. I don't always want to do the same people. So let's see what we got. Because your notes are always very good as well, young lady. Let's see what you did. And then your classmates can tell you. Okay, if you're done with problem 4, you can move on. You don't have to wait for me. All right, so Nia, what should we do? I'm gonna help you out. You tell me what to write. What do we do? You saw what Tori did. Camera, Noel. What do we do, Nia? Hello, somebody help us. What do we do? Anybody? Somebody come off mute. I don't care at this point. Somebody.
Yes, label.
Label what? Be descriptive.
Tablespoons of pepper and teaspoons of pepper.
Thank you, Abigail. Now what do we do?
Now you have to put 3 under
3 teaspoons of pepper to 1 tablespoon.
So it's 3 teaspoons and 1 tablespoon.
And then it says if she has 6 teaspoons, how many tablespoons is that?
1. I mean 2.
What?
2 tablespoons.
How'd you get that?
Because we could tell that teaspoons is going by the multiples of 3 and tablespoons is going by the multiples of 1.
Okay. So to get that missing number, you got to multiply by, you just said it. So she needs how much? Iana?
Ayana needs 2 tablespoons of pepper for every 6 teaspoons of pepper.
Good. Good description. Teaspoons of pepper for, she needs 2 tablespoons of pepper. Please screenshot that.
I got it.
And Nia, can I take it away or do you want me to leave it, Nia Miller?
You can.
All right, Nia Miller, read problem number 5.
The Bronx Zoo has 4 monkeys and 6 lions. What is the ratio of the number of monkeys to the number of lions?
All right, everyone, you're only going to take 1 minute. This is very simple. All you're going to do is write the ratio of monkeys to lions and then simplify your answer. You have 1 minute for problem 5. Go. I'm pulling up a different student's work. Number 5, 1 minute, go, because we're starting to run short of time. We have to get through all 12 problems. You got 30 seconds to do problem 5. It's very straightforward. So just so everyone sees that there are 4 monkeys and there are 6 lions. Why is that not working? There are 6 lions. What is the ratio of monkeys to lions? Lions, and then we have the word monkeys. Monkeys. I want the word ratio. Let's hear from Chidozi. Chidozi, how many monkeys are there, bud?
There are four monkeys.
And how many lions are there?
6 lions.
Question, is 4/6 an answer choice, sir?
Yeah, no, it's not an answer choice.
So what do you do?
We have to first figure out what the ratio might be, and then we have to simplify it.
Okay, and how do we do that?
Using the division.
Good, and
cross multiplication.
Good, and what can I divide by? What number goes evenly into 4 and 6? You got this, bud. Huh?
2.
Yeah. So simplify. What's my new ratio?
Now it's 2, 3.
Yep. So for every 2 monkeys, there are how many lions, sir?
Every 2 monkeys, there's 3 lions.
Beautiful, Chidozi. So you pick one answer, A, B, C, or D?
A.
Good. Easy, right, Chidozi?
Yeah.
All right, Abigail, take a picture. Hazel Collins, you're reading the next problem, so get ready. Abby, you got it?
Yeah.
All right. Okay, Hazel, please read me problem 6. We're halfway there. It's Maricela and the name is Jennifer. Go. Hazel, Earth to Hazel. 1, 2, 3. Hazel. Okay, Juliana, can you please read this problem? Because we're starting to run out of time. Problem 6, Maricela and Jennifer. Go.
Maricela earned $97.5 for 10 hours of work. Jennifer earned $120 for 12 hours of work. Find the unit rate for both Maricela and Jennifer's.
Juliana, how do we find the unit rate? What operation do we do, Juliana? We multiply or divide?
Multiply.
No, you guys, we multiply to find unit rate? Do you guys agree with her? What do you think?
We divide.
Someone said we divide. So unit rate means you divide. Just because we're starting to run short of time. Who can help me? Juliana, what are the units I'm comparing for Maricela?
97 point. The money in hours.
Good. So what numbers do I write there? How much money and how many hours of work are we talking?
10 hours.
10 hours, and how much money does Maricela make? So 10 is correct. And how much money?
97.5.
Good. And when you divide that, what do you get? What's 97? Huh? You got this. You just said it. $9 and what? $9.75 per hour, right? Now do Jennifer. 120 divided by 12 is what, ma'am?
120 divided by
by 12 is 10, correct. Good job, Juliana. Juliana, you got this. Let's finish it up. You're almost there. We start strong, we end strong, right, Juliana? All right, Juliana. So you just said the unit rate is $10 per, oops, I forgot the dollar sign. $10 per hour. Now, which statement is true? First of all, looking at this, Juliana, who earned more money, Maricela or Jennifer?
Jennifer.
Okay, so we know that Jennifer earned more money. If I made more money, which 2 answer choices do I cross off? Help her out. Which 2 do I cross off that don't say Jennifer?
B and D.
Good. Now we want to figure out the what. Well, Jennifer earned 25 more cents, or Jennifer earned $9.75 more cents than Maricela. What do we have to do to figure out the answer? Somebody.
Divide.
We have to find the difference.
So subtract.
Yes. What are we subtracting?
$10 minus $9.7.
And what does that equal? Very easy. It's right there in the answer. How much more money per hour?
25 cents.
Yeah, so who earns 25 cents more per hour? Meaning who made more
Jennifer.
money? Yeah,
Jennifer.
bam, there you go, bam. So Jennifer, the answer is A. Does everyone see how we got A as an apple? If you do not understand, you need to say, I don't understand. There you go, there's problem 6.
I got it.
Moving on to number 7. Can someone read this? I don't care who. It could be you, Abigail, because we're starting to run out of time.
Kiara has a silver collection. She keeps 7 of the coins in the box, which is only 5% of her entire collection of silver coins. What is the total number of coins in Kiara's silver coin collection?
So give me the part, whole, and percent. Go.
The part is 7 coins, the whole is a question mark, and a percent is 5%.
What do we do now?
Now we have to do part over whole and percent over 100. And then now we have to label it, which is 7 over question mark and 5 over 100.
Okay. So we're going to substitute, right? So she said 7 over question mark, if I mistakenly heard you correct, right, Abigail?
Yeah,
And then she said what? What was the other side? 5 over what?
5 over 100.
Good. Does everyone see how she got that? Now what do you do, Abigail?
Now what you have to do is 7 times 100, which is 700.
Uh-huh.
And 700 divided by 5 is 140.
Good. So we're going to multiply. So we write, and Lorraine, I'm writing on your document because I saw that you had bad internet to catch you up. And then we divide. 700 divided by 5 is equal to what? What? Good, 140. There are 140 total coins in Kiara's silver coin collection. I'm going to let Abigail take a screenshot of that for you. Then we're going to move on to problem number 8.
I got it.
Okay, we're going to move on to problem number 8. We're almost there. Who would like to read this and tackle this question? Somebody. What about Emma?
Can I read it?
Sure, go ahead. Whoever said, can I read it? Go ahead.
Okay. Haley studies data collected on the school basketball team for one season. She noticed that a player on the team had 18 successful free throws out of a total of 20 attempted free throws. To find the percentage of the total free throws attempted by these players that were successful, Haley set up the equivalent ratio below. And think what number is a percent out of 100.
Okay, so what do? We could tell this a few different ways. How would you tackle this?
Find the part and whole.
Okay, so we're going to do
18 to 20.
Okay, so we're going to rewrite the 18 over 20, right? The part to whole relationship. Very good. So he says, Joel, nice. I like how you made the connection. Part to whole equals, you said, percent over 100, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So now, can you tell me the part? Can you tell me the whole? Can you tell me the percent? And all of that good jazz.
The percent is 18. Okay.
The percent is 18.
No. We don't know the percent.
Okay. So we know that we have 18 over 20, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And then what's the other side? You don't know this side, you said, right? But we know a percent is a number out of what?
100.
So this is H and this is R, correct?
Yeah.
We have the value of R. How are we going to get the value of H? Well, look at it. How many 20s are in 100? That's one way to do it.
5.
5. So what do I multiply by?
5.
So if I multiply the denominator by 5, what do I do to the numerator?
Multiply by 5.
So what's 18 times 5?
18 times 5 is, hold on, 90?
Yep. So what is the value of H and what is the value of R?
The value of H is, 100.
Oh,
Wait, no, the value of H is 90 and the value of, R is 100.
now this is very tricky. They all say R is 100. So what's the correct answer? If R is 100, H has to be what number according to the math you just did?
90.
So therefore you have to pick choice C, guys. Do you see that? Anyone have any questions? Oh, I modeled this one beautifully. Right? All right, Joel, can you please mute yourself? Ian, Dominic, you're going to be, Ian, you're next.
I got it.
Good. Problem 9, Ian. Ian, please read it. Ian? Going once, twice. Okay, Emma, take over. Please read this problem. I need some help, Emma.
A bakery sells 8 corn muffins for every 2 brand muffins sold. Each table shows the ratio.
Okay. So what do we have to do, Emma?
Multiply.
Okay, Emma, so before we start multiplying, what should we create of our own? We should make our own table.
A chart.
Good, make a chart. So what should our chart consist of, Emma? What's going to be on the left and what's going to be on the right, young lady? What are the kind of muffins? Good.
Corn is on the left and brand on the right.
Good, Emma. Now let's fill in the numbers.
5 and 2.
Okay. So I'm going to use blue. I'm going to use blue. We're going to have 5 for 2. What would be the next set of numbers?
10 and 12.
If we do 5 times 2 is 10, we do 2 times
2 times 6.
2 times 6?
Because it equals 12.
Do you guys agree with her?
Because on the chart is 2, 5, and then 10, 12. So that means they're not equal.
Oh, so you're saying that A is incorrect?
Yeah, because it's supposed to be 20.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Yeah, before you start, you're right. Before you start doing the answers, can we fill in our own chart? Can we create our own answer before we pick one? I should have been clearer. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So 5, 10, 2, then what? Forget the answers
20.
right now. 2 to
20. I mean, 4.
5, 10, what's next?
5, 10, 15.
5, 10, 15.
20.
5, 10, 15, 20.
25.
Keep going.
So 2 to 5, 30, 35.
And then we have to add one more. Have to add one more here. And then we would have what?
40.
Okay, so we're gonna add 40. It's a little crooked, I apologize, but you guys get the idea. So okay, now fill in the 2 side. 2, 4.
6.
8.
8.
Yep.
12.
2, 4, 6, 8, 12.
I mean, what?
That's what you said.
Yes, 10.
Then what?
12 now.
And then what?
14.
Okay. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Then what? 16. Okay, so now let's go figure this out. Emma, does A make sense? You said no before.
No.
Right? Okay, look at B. We have to have all the numbers match in our chart. Is 10 and 4 on our chart?
Yes.
Okay. Is 15 and 6 on our chart?
Yes.
Is 35 and 14 on our chart?
Yes.
Okay, so we know it's this one. Let's see, is 5 and
That
2
could
on,
also be a possible answer.
right. So is 5 and 2 on our chart?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna do the blue. Is 15 and 8 on the chart?
Yes, but they're not right next to each other, so no.
But, okay, it has to be in that order, so no, you answered your own question. And 20 and 10?
No.
So it can't be that one. Okay, and let's go through D real quick. Is 20 and 14 on the chart? 20 corn,
No.
4 bran? Okay, so this is a complete no. So there you go. Good job, Emma. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna take this extra one I added. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, I'm just gonna take that one. Might as well just put the 40 back here. Okay. Are we clear, folks? Questions? Abigail, you got it? Justin Hudson, you're next. Get ready, Justin Hudson. Got it? Abby, you good?
Yeah.
Okay. Justin, please read number 10, and you're going to try to do it. You can call on someone to help if you need help. Go ahead. The name is Erica.
Erica paid $18.88 earrings. At this rate, how much would it cost for Erica to buy 20 earrings?
Earrings. Okay, Justin Hudson, how do we find the unit rate? What do we do? Multiply or divide?
Divide.
Good. What are we going to divide, Justin? What are the two units we're comparing, bud, in the question?
$18.88 and $20.
Yeah. We're going to divide the cost of the earrings, which is $18.80, by how much? By 8. Justin, what is $18.80 divided by 8 equivalent to? Use your calculator, sir. We're going to get the unit rate now. We're going to figure out how much one earring is. We know. How much is one earring?
$2.35.
$2.35? Okay. So one earring is $2.35 now. We want to know how much are 20 earrings. So what are we going to do with the $2.35 and the 20? What do we do?
Divide.
Are we going to divide? Well, we already divided to find the unit rate. So we're going to do the inverse, which is what?
Multiply.
Right. We have to multiply the $2.35 times 20 earrings to find out the cost. Right, Justin? Good. Right? And how much does that equal?
$47.
So it's $47 for, it costs $47 for 20 earrings. So what answer is it, Justin?
B.
Muy bien. Everybody see it? Oh, what's going on over here with my thing? Let's do it in light blue. Everyone see it's B? $47 for 20 earrings. Anyone have any questions on that? Good job. Javon Tyson, you're going to try number 11. You're going to read it and you're going to try it. Abigail, let me know once you have the photo.
I got it.
Javon Tyson, number 11, it's unit rate. We just said unit rate means division. So Javon Tyson, to get your credit, I need you to read this and try it. I'm not sure what's going on. I need you to read this and try this problem, Javon Tyson. Tyrone Green, can you pick up? Can you please read this and try it for us?
A train travels 390 miles in 10 hours, moving at consistent speed. Find the speed of the train in miles per hour.
So Tyrone Green, how do we find unit rate?
Divide
Good.
both.
Do we divide first, right? So Tyrone, what number is the miles in the first problem?
390.
Divided by what?
10.
Divided by what? It's annotated in pink.
10.
What's 390 divided by 10, Tyrone Green? Use your calculator. It's 1 over what? What's the numerator? What's 390 divided by 10? Knock off the zeros. What's 39 divided by 1?
39.
Yeah, so the unit rate is 39 miles per hour. Good job. Now, I'll let you take a photo in a second. I think that's it. Right? When they say constant speed, we want miles per hour here. This is asking you for the unit rate, which is each, every, per, which all mean 1. Okay, that all deals with unit rate, folks. You got to know that. Okay, Abigail. There's a lot of cameras off and you're getting me real upset right now. Yerlin Garcia, you're going to do number 12. Abigail, you got this?
Yeah.
Okay. Again, these have to be typed in your own typing. You cannot screenshot these to get credit. I will not accept it. All right, the last problem. Whoever comes off and reads it, they get extra points. Somebody. 1, 2, 3, go.
Practice number 12.
So
An ice cream shop sold 48 vanilla milkshakes,
which was 40%
which was 40% of the total number of milkshakes
sold that
day.
What was
the total number of milkshakes that the ice cream shop sold that day?
Okay, so I heard Nia and Joseph. So Nia, why don't you start us off, and then Joseph, if she makes a mistake, you can correct it. How's that? Get Nia.
So you have part over whole. Well, the part is 48. The whole, we don't know. The percent is 40%.
Joseph, do you agree with her so far? Okay, keep going, Nia.
Okay, part over whole equals percent over 100. 48 over a question mark and 40 over 100.
40 or 48?
48 over a question mark and 40 over 100.
Good. Continue. You're doing beautifully. Keep it up.
Then you will do butterfly method, where you multiply 48 times 100, which equals 4,800. Then you have to divide 4,800 by 40. And then you will get 1.2.
What? 1 point? No. How do you get it?
No, hold on.
Try again.
Wait.
100.
You divide 4,800 divided by 20 divided by 40, and you get 120.
So there's a total of how many milkshakes?
120 milkshakes.
There's a total of 120 milkshakes. Oops, 120 milkshakes that the ice cream shop sold that day. All I'm doing is restating the question like you do in ELA. I'm not like making this up. I'm literally restating the question, right? So here, this would say 120 here. Okay, I'm just gonna make this a little smaller so Abigail can get the picture.
I got it.
Okay, so now we are going to now look at your exit ticket, which will be very straightforward from the notes. The answers are already in the notes. There's nothing to discuss. You simply will pick your answer. It should only take you about, you're gonna have 3 minutes to put your answers in, and then we're gonna have a consensus, a little discussion. So what class are you in? Type it. I'm gonna help you guys. Who remembers the question that Justin did about stamps? Justin, how much money were 20 stamps? Do you remember the answer that you solved the question for?
47 and 20 earrings.
Good, 47. Beautiful job, Justin Hudson. Okay, Tyrone Green, you had the question on the train. How much was it per mile, or per hour, I mean?
39.
Good. How easy was that? So far, you got 2 for 2. We just did it. If you notice everything we do on Kami, and then we just transfer the answers, it's much easier. And the last part, an ice cream shop sold 48 milkshakes. 40%.
120.
How much?
120.
Good job, Nia. And then if you got all these answers that
This
Nia,
is no correct answer on.
hold on, let me get there. If you got all these correct answers, then we should get a 15 out of 15. Just give me a second. You're saying that there's no correct answer. Let me see what's going on in the chat. You have to fix number 3. It says wrong. Okay, let me check it, guys. Just give me a second. I don't know what is going on here. My computer is like frozen or something. Okay.
There's no correct answer for number 3.
Okay, I'm gonna get on that. Just give me a second. You guys work on that. I'm gonna fix number 3 while you turn your notes in. Thank you for letting me know that. Okay, now there's a correct answer for number 3. So now, everyone that turns their work in should see an updated score. Yep, everyone's great score.
We never answered question 3.
So again, refresh your screen. Every question has an answer. I says it was just updated. And those of you that had a 10 where question 3 was answered at 39 now have a 15 out of 15. So you have 2 more minutes to turn your exit ticket in and turn your notes in. Lorena, all you got to do is turn your math notes in because I typed on your document. Lorena, you need your camera on. I'm putting people.
I only picked 2 answers. I don't know how.
Okay, Joelle. I'm putting people in the weight room. They have cameras off. That's it. I'm not playing these games. No camera. I'll see you in the weight room. You guys can stay in the weight room. Remeses can go in the weight room as well. No camera. I'll see you in the weight room. Tyrone, no camera. I'll see you in the weight room. Adios. That's where you people will stay. Heaven, no camera. I'll see you in the weight room.
I was on my phone.
Please stop calling out and type it in the chat. All right. So at this point, I'm going to double check to confirm that everybody turned in their exit tickets because you had more than enough time where we literally just went over every single question in class and all you had to do is transfer the answers over. So, Jamie, I need an answer. Branson, you have no work. Hazel, I'm missing an answer. Noelle needs an answer turned in. Ian needs work turned in. Who else is in here? Jack C needs work turned in. Joseph, Natalie, Lorena needs to turn her work in. Chidozi was excused. And I think that was it. Let's see. I just literally went over all 3 problems. Actually, your classmates did. And I still see people that earned a 0. Okay. So here's what's going to happen. We are going to have a quick discussion. I am going to call, I have 4 people in mind right now. So Tori, on a scale 1 to 10, how do you think this Saturday Academy went and why?
On a scale of 1 to 10, I rate today's class a 10 because we got to review ratios and proportions, and I have a better understanding of it.
Okay. Noelle De La Rosa, on a scale of 1 to 10, how do you rate this Saturday school? Noelle De La Rosa. 1.
In a scale of 1 to 10, I rate this Saturday school a 10 because it helped me a lot. I like how you brought us through all the questions and helped us through all of it because I feel like some of the questions were hard. So I rate this class a 10 out of 10.
Okay. What about you, Nia Myers?
I rate this class a 10 out of 10 because, like how Noelle said, you helped us with our questions when we got confused.
Right. And Abigail, on a scale of 1 to 10, what do you rate this class and why, please?
I rated it a 10 out of 10 because I rate this class a 10 out of 10 because everybody decided to participate and they got the questions really easy.
Okay. And Justin Hudson, last one. What do you give this class and why, Justin Hudson, on a scale 1 to 10?
I rated it a 10 out of 10 because it helped me understand unit rate. Usually I wasn't understanding it.
And usually you what?
I wasn't understanding unit rate. Now I understand it fully.
Just to reinforce that, how do you find the unit rate, Justin? What do you do? Good. I'm happy to hear you understand. Does anyone else have any last minute words? Okay, just
I
to,
rate this class a 10 out of 10 because now I know what to expect when I come across any more problems with ratios and proportions.
excellent. Thank you so much for your contributions. And again, thank you. There were a little bit more before. There were about 30 people. I had some people message me. They had internet issues. So thank you for all of you that decided to show up today. Okay, the exit ticket is due in the next minute. So hopefully you turned it in. Hazel, I still don't know why I don't have work. I need your work. Don't forget your math notes are due. I know you have to go to ELA in about 30 seconds because it's not 10 yet. You have until 11:30 to turn the math notes in. I will post the recording when you're in ELA. When you finish at 11, please make sure the notes get turned in if they're not. And if not, I hope that you guys have a good Saturday and I'll see everybody on Monday. Please go to Miss Yady now for Saturday school. Bye, guys. Bye.